Intelligence isn't fixed. That idea, that you're either born smart or you're not, is one of the most damaging myths in psychology. In this video, I'll show you 20 simple habits that can raise your IQ over time. Some of them take less than 5 minutes a day. Let's get into it. 1. Read every day. Reading is one of the simplest ways to make your brain stronger. When you read, your brain builds new connections between brain cells. It learns new words, new ideas, and new ways of thinking. Even just 20 minutes a day adds up over time. People who read often score higher on tests of memory and reasoning. Stories build imagination. Facts build knowledge. Either way, your brain wins. 2. Learn a new language. Learning a new language is like a full workout for your brain. It forces you to switch between two ways of thinking. This builds something called mental flexibility, which means your brain can adapt fast. People who speak 2 languages often do better on attention tests. You don't need to be fluent. Even learning a few new words a day wakes up parts of your brain linked to intelligence. 3. Play strategy games. Games like chess and puzzles teach your brain to plan ahead. They force you to think several steps before you act. This trains the part of your brain in charge of decisions and logic. People who play these games often have stronger memory and pattern recognition. You don't need to be an expert. Just playing once in a while trains your brain like a muscle. 4. Exercise regularly. Your brain and body are deeply connected. Exercise sends more blood to your brain. It also creates a special protein that helps brain cells grow and connect with each other. Just 30 minutes of walking a few times a week can improve memory and focus. You're not only building muscles when you move your body, you're building a smarter brain too. 5. Get enough sleep. Sleep is when your brain cleans itself. It clears out waste, locks in memories, and organizes everything you learned that day. Without enough sleep, your brain can't think clearly no matter how smart you are. People who sleep less than 6 hours a night usually do worse on memory tests. If you want to think sharper, you need to sleep deeper. 6. Practice mental math. Doing math in your head without using a calculator keeps your brain active. It strengthens something called working memory, which is your brain's short-term storage space. Try adding up your shopping total in your head or working out a tip without your phone. Small daily practice like this keeps your problem-solving skills sharp and ready. 7. Learn to play an instrument. Playing music wakes up almost every part of your brain at once. It connects movement, sound, memory, and emotion all together. People who play instruments often have stronger memory and faster thinking. You don't need to become a professional musician. Even simple practice on a guitar or piano builds new pathways in your brain that support overall intelligence. 8. Write by hand. Typing is fast, but writing by hand is powerful. Studies show that handwriting wakes up more parts of the brain compared to typing on a screen. It improves memory and helps you understand information more deeply. Try keeping a journal, taking notes by hand, or writing down your goals every morning. Your brain remembers what your hand writes. 9. Limit multitasking. Multitasking feels productive, but it actually makes your thinking weaker. Every time you switch between tasks, your brain pays a small cost. Over time, this lowers your focus and slows down your thinking. Smart people protect their attention. They do one task at a time all the way through before moving to the next one. Doing one thing at a time is a hidden intelligence habit. 10. Ask questions constantly. Curiosity is fuel for your brain. People who ask more questions understand the world more deeply. They don't just accept things as they are, they dig for the reason behind them. Asking questions turns on your brain's natural learning system. The more curious you are, the more your brain grows. Never feel embarrassed to ask something that seems obvious. 11. Teach what you learn. If you really want to remember something, try teaching it to someone else. Teaching forces you to organize information clearly in your own mind first. This is sometimes called the teaching effect. When you explain something out loud, you understand it on a much deeper level. Even just explaining an idea to yourself alone works almost as well. 12. Eat brain-boosting foods. Your brain runs on the fuel you give it. Foods with healthy fats like fish, nuts, and seeds support brain cell health. Leafy greens and berries are linked to slower mental aging and sharper memory. On the other hand, too much sugar and processed food can slow your thinking down. Eating smart supports thinking smart. 13. Practice deep focus. Deep, uninterrupted focus is where real learning happens. Most people's attention gets broken again and again by notifications and distractions. But training your brain to focus on one task for 25 to 50 minutes builds stronger thinking skills over time. Try working or studying with your phone in another room in a quiet space. Your brain will thank you for it. 14. Travel and explore new places. New places wake up your brain in a way familiar places can't. Travel shows you new cultures, new problems, and new ways people solve them. Even exploring a new part of your own city counts. New experiences excite your brain and build new connections inside it. The more new things you experience, the more flexible your thinking becomes. 15. Reflect before you react. The smartest people aren't always the fastest thinkers. They are often the most thoughtful ones. Pausing before you react gives your brain time to process things properly instead of jumping to a conclusion. This habit builds self-control and better decision-making, two things closely linked to higher intelligence. Next time something upsets you, pause first, think, then respond. 16. Get sunlight and fresh air. Your brain needs more than just food and sleep, it also needs sunlight. Sunlight helps your body produce vitamin D, which supports healthy brain function and mood. Fresh air increases oxygen flow, which helps your brain work better. Just 10 minutes outside in the morning can improve focus for the rest of your day. A simple walk outside is a free brain boost. 17. Reduce sugar and junk food. Too much sugar can quietly slow your brain down. After a sugar spike, your energy crashes and so does your focus. Over time, diets high in sugar and junk food have been linked to memory problems and slower thinking. Cutting back even a little can lead to clearer thinking and steadier energy throughout your day. Your brain prefers steady fuel, not sudden sugar rushes. 18. Practice gratitude. Gratitude isn't just good for your mood, it's good for your brain too. Studies show that practicing gratitude can lower stress hormones, which protect your brain from damage over time. A calmer brain thinks more clearly and remembers more easily. Try writing down 3 things you're grateful for each day. It's a small habit with a surprisingly strong effect on the brain. 19. Spend time in nature. Being around trees, water, or open green spaces helps your brain recover from mental fatigue. Studies show that spending time in nature improves memory, attention, and creative thinking. Even looking at pictures of nature has a small positive effect. If you feel mentally tired, a short walk in a park might help your brain reset better than scrolling on your phone. 20. Stay socially connected. Talking with other people is a workout for your brain. Conversations make you listen, respond, and think on the spot. People with strong social connections often perform better on memory and reasoning tests as they get older. Isolation, on the other hand, has been linked to faster mental decline. A simple conversation with a friend is doing more for your brain than you realize. So there you have it, 20 simple habits that can train your brain to think sharper, learn faster, and grow smarter over time. You don't need to do all 20 today. Pick 2 or 3 and build from there. Intelligence isn't something you're born with and stuck with forever. It's something you build one habit at a time. If this video helped you, subscribe for more videos on how your brain really works. See you in the next one.